Okay, so let's do a quick recap of what we did the last class. What did we treat the last class? So I will know where to start. Aziz, were you in the last class?
No, ma'am. I missed the last class. My phone was off.
Congratulations. Solomon slept off in the last class. Aisha, Falashade, were you in the last class? Falashade has slept off. Debbie, were you in the last class? Debbie has slept off. Okay. So nobody knows what we treated in the last class. I think we did sports trading, right? And yes, that was what we did the last class, sport trading. I want to upload the video of this. Okay. First things first, let's do the class. So Solomon, you know how to do your spot trades now, right?
By God's grace.
Leave God's grace alone and answer my question. Which one is by God's grace, Mbo?
I've been asking for the video. It seems there was no recorded video of the last class, and I cannot really place my hand on somebody that was awake in the last class. So I can't really say for sure, but I just hope there is something that will be self-explanatory or something.
Mm. Okay.
That's what I'm
I would try and see the video that we had an issue in making the video because the my system had an issue, so it freezed, and I had to use phone to finish the remaining. And so I will see what I would see what I can do. Maybe I will redo the class at the end of the class. At the end of the class, I will do it. Okay, so today we are going to go into DeFi. Have you heard about DeFi? Have you heard anything about DeFi?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you think is DeFi?
I just know it as decentralized finance.
So what is decentralized finance?
Actually, that's all I know. I don't know parts like that.
Okay, decentralized finance. What about Debbie? Are you here? So these people are not here.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Are you here? I can barely hear you. You can use the. Oh.
Yes,
So have you heard about DeFi?
DeFi. Yes.
So what is DeFi?
I don't know that. Really heard it when they were doing the mining of it.
When what?
When the mining of it was
I
I
can
used
barely
to
hear
hear
you.
it. Eh?
I can barely hear you.
Well, I thought the first time I heard it was when that mining of a thing was going on. Can't really explain what it is.
Okay. Aziz, you know what DeFi is?
I only know it to be a decentralized finance tool as well. I don't really know much about it.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let's go to DeFi. Let's find out what DeFi is. Decentralized finance is as simple as financial system that doesn't have a specific control system, that is not controlled by anyone. Oh, what am I showing you?
Golden rule in crypto.
Pick that one, oh, as you see, I'm quite hot. I'm here to show you DeFi. Okay, here, DeFi. And so like I said, DeFi is my goodness, what did I press? You can still see what is written on my screen, right?
Yes, we can.
What are you seeing?
We have a DeFi versus TradFi, lending, farming, and staking.
Okay, so
Popular DeFi
this is
platforms.
what your you're going to be treating. We are going to be treating. You know the difference between DeFi and TradFi. No lending, farming, staking. You know DeFi platforms. I'm going to expose you to DeFi platforms, and then you would do some DeFi interactions, right? So what is DeFi? DeFi is what? A permissionless, public, and transparent decentralized system that offers traditional financial services. You see, you know a bank. You know the services a bank offers. What are the services a bank offers?
Okay, they give you loans. They give you loans. They make you save, and this.
They ensure the safety of our money.
Okay. What other services? They give you loans. They ensure the security of your money. What else?
Oh,
Talk to me.
they store.
They store your money. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Transfer of money is done there.
Transfer money. Mm-hmm.
I say that. And yes. Transfer, storage.
They trade with our money
How
or
do you
do
know that?
business with it sometimes
How do you know that?
because they give us interest.
Okay, they give you interest on your money.
Yes.
All right. Now, all those services that you get on the bank, DeFi is the banking world placed on the blockchain. Just the same thing the bank does. They just carried it and put it on the blockchain. The only difference is that at the bank, they control your money. They can decide to change the Naira notes. They can decide to demote your money. They can decide to lock up your account. You don't have access to your money anymore. The difference is that they have the control over your money. DeFi, the same activities that take place in the bank, they store your money, they multiply your money, give you interest, and give you loan, and make trade with your money and give you interest. The only difference is that they do not control your money. They do not have control over your funds. You can remove your money at any time. They cannot lock your money. You can remove your money at any time of your choice. So it is a permissionless, public, and transparent decentralized system that offers traditional financial services on the blockchain without the need for intermediaries. So DeFi removes the need for a second person or an intermediary. That is the work of DeFi. It is just decentralized finance. And TradFi is traditional finance, which is the normal banking system we have. Example of DeFi is Uniswap. There's a platform called Uniswap. It's built on Ethereum. It's an example. Uniswap is used for trading and doing a lot of other DeFi activities. Another example is AAVE. It's a very large platform protocol also. And it is for lending, borrowing, staking, farming, and all those things. Another example is Compound. Compound is a platform that gives you earnings on your interest on your deposits. Another example is Lido.5, and we have plenty of them. There are plenty. I'm going to expose you to some of them, both on Ethereum blockchain, on BNB, on Solana, on other blockchains. Just like we have different banks that are doing the same activity, so we have different protocols built on different blockchains that are doing they are giving services of the DeFi services, and all of them are on blockchain. Is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now the difference between what did I do now? The difference between DeFi and TradFi. Of course, like I said, traditional finance is centralized. You require an ID card, right? When you go to the bank for withdrawal or for anything, they will ask you for your ID. Abi, you need to identify yourself before, put a PIN that shows that you own the account. You need to identify yourself before transactions are made. The speed is slow, and also the transparency is limited. They can actually use your bank account to do interaction without you knowing. That is the truth. They can do that. You don't see what is happening at the back end. Don't know what is happening there. The fees are high. Bank charges, internet charges, and all those charges that comes with those activities. Their intermediaries are required. And also the risk on TradFi are regulated, but they are prone to inflation, corruption, and escalation, right? Now the risks are regulated. You're still seeing my screen, right? The risks are regulated. They are prone to inflation, corruption, and exclusion. They can decide to exclude you from having a bank account, right? They can, of course, remember what we experienced in 2023 when they decided that some of the Naira notes were not usable again when they wanted to manipulate election. And when they were done with their manipulation, all of a sudden, those Naira notes were now being used. Until today, they are still in use. Nobody is talking about Naira notes anymore. Nobody is talking about reformation on blah, blah, blah. So to tell you that it was all an agenda to manipulate the election, which they also did. So that is TradFi for you. Now on Defi, it's a decentralized platform built with smart contracts. Smart contracts are built to adjust instructions. You give codes to give if an instruction of if and if not. If this, then that. So they are open to anyone with internet and crypto wallet. So what you need is a crypto wallet to interact with the DeFi. And remember, we've treated on wallets and wallet security, right? So you now have your crypto wallet, and with your crypto wallet, you can interact on any DeFi platform, right? So all you need is your internet. And it is also fast and 24/7 available. It is global. Anywhere you are in the world, all you need is a phone, your internet, and your crypto wallet, and you will have access to your DeFi platform anywhere you are in the world. It's also 100% transparent on the blockchain. The fees are lower. The gas fees are low. Though Ethereum gas fee can be crazy sometimes when there is much influx of users at the same time. But it do not require a middleman. It is pegged to a smart contract. It is an innovative platform, so it is still very risky. The smart contracts can have bugs and malfunction. And also it's a volatile system. That is why it's called crypto, right? So that's just that's just the difference between. Now, the risk of DeFi. Smart contract vulnerability, rug pulls and scams. Rug pulls means when a project team takes all the money in the liquidity pool of the project and runs with it. And also you can also jam scams on DeFi. Volatility in crypto prices, just like this evening as we speak now, the crypto market is very down. There is redness everywhere. The value of coins have gone down very much. It is not insured by any government like banks are. So it's not insured. If you lose your money, you have lost your money. But there are now crypto insurance platforms where when you're dealing with large amount of money, you can insure your crypto, actually, and insure your crypto. So now let's talk about who is that? Mute your mic. Mute your mic, please. Let's talk about lending, crypto lending. Just like you take your money, just like you go to bank to borrow money from bank. That is what your lending is, right? They lend money to you. They lend money to you on interest. So that is how it works in crypto. In crypto is that in DeFi is that you can lend money to a DeFi platform. Your $5, your $10, your $20, your $100, your $1,000, your $5,000, your $50,000. You can lend it to a crypto platform and get interest over time, right? can lend it to a crypto platform and get interest over time. Example, Margin Fi, Compound, Camino Finance. I will show you what these things are. You lend your money there, lend out USDT, DAI, and other coins, and you earn passive income from people who are borrowing. So, and you don't need to be paid to a borrower before you can lend. If you want to lend, just go drop it in the liquidity pool. People that come to borrow will come there, borrow, and then pay the interest on it. Now, how does that lending work? You deposit your crypto on the lending platform. The platform will match with the borrowers, and then your interest will be dropping daily or weekly or APY, depending on the APY of that particular token that you lent. So for example, you drop $1,000 on AAV at 8% APY. That means that every year you'll be making $80 of $1,000 if the APY is 8%. If the APY is 20%, you're making 20% yearly on $1,000. So it depends on the APY. So when you're doing your lending on any platform, check out the APY. Be sure that the APY is, calculate your APY before you drop your money. And the next one is yield farming. Let me show you what it is like. To lend, let's go to Margin Fi or Camino. Let's go to Camino. Camino. Okay. So the yield farming, you earn rewards by providing token pairs as liquidity to decentralized exchanges. Decentralized exchanges are exchanges that do not have a central point of control. Like Binance now. Binance is a centralized exchange. Binance can control your funds. They can lock your money. Now, but decentralized exchanges cannot lock your money or control your phone. So these exchanges, you can pair your token and provide liquidity, provide that token as liquidity. So that liquidity is what people that are doing interaction on the platform, on that protocol, will use to swap this token to another token. When they are doing that, they are paying a gas, what they call a gas fee. And when that gas fee is paid, after all the interaction, the protocol, the smart contract will share the gas fee that was generated, all the fees that was generated. You will share it based on your percentage of interest. Your percentage interest, it will share it and you will get your reward. You don't need to apply. It will automatically do it. Now, the risk on yield farming is what is called impermanent loss. Impermanent loss is the loss on your token. Let's say your token was, you had $80 worth of USDT, and impermanent loss is when that USDT's value reduces to $20 while while your money is still there on the platform. So there is a point when that USDT value, Solana value will reduce to, and you will lose your funds. That is what we call impermanent loss. So I want to show you the Camino platform. Are you seeing my screen? Am I still audible, guys?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
What are you seeing on my screen?
We are seeing what is yield farming and rewards by providing token pairs as liquidity to decentralized exchanges.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Now it has changed.
Okay. Okay, let me reshare the screen again. I want to show you. I want to open the Camino platform so that, let me just share my entire screen. All right. Are you seeing Camino?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Just give it some time to load. Okay, now this is Camino. Camino is a decentralized protocol. It's a decentralized platform. Now, it is not a decentralized exchange. It is a protocol built on Solana. Now, for you to use Camino, you must have a wallet. So you see, go connect wallet here. For you to use this platform, you cannot use this platform without having a wallet. So what do? You go to your wallet and connect your wallet. You choose the wallet you want to connect and connect it. So I click on connect wallet, and then it gives me types of wallet I can connect, and I connected the one I want, right? Already I have some funds here that I staked, right? Now look at it. This is my portfolio on this particular wallet, on this platform. It will only show you what you have on that platform. Now, it shows me that I have $14 worth of fees and interest. I've gained $14 interest having put this thing here. Now, my net value is $200, which is the net value on what I provided. So let's see, what is it that I provided? You can lend your money here, you can borrow money here, you can provide liquidity, and you can also leverage on the platform, right? Now you can also, they also do stay, airdrops, which is what I've been doing for some time, having put this thing here. The governance, if you have their token, you have their governance token, you can stake and make decisions on their platform and every other thing. You can check them out. Now, when you connect your wallet, what do? You go to lend. If you want to lend, they will give you different kind of, you have different all types of coins that is available on this platform. So you click on lend, and then it will open, and you now have access to all kinds of coins that are available on this platform. Now, this platform, apart from, they're even offering real world assets now. You can also do vaults and real world assets as well. Now, this is, you check out the APY. Now look at it, this one, if you lend your money here, you get 7%, 7.22% APY, meaning that this APY is annual percentage yield, meaning that you get the annual percentage yield you will get at the end of 1 year is 7.22%. So if you put $1,000 on this particular pair now, you will make 7.22% of $1,000 interest on a year on that particular pair. So the same thing here, this one is 10.343%. This one is 10.9%, depending on the one you choose. The total deposit this platform has is $790 million. So people have deposited $790 million as we speak. That is what people have deposited on this platform. And people have earned $6,037,000 and $6 million and counting on this platform as interest. So these are the coins you can lend. You go there, you deposit how much you want, 10%, you check out the APY, do your calculation, and then you deposit the money you want to borrow. You can click on deposit. Now, you check it out, you click on the one you want, and then put in your money. And then put in your money. So you see, that is the vault. Now, this particular vault now has $288 million on that is supplied on this particular vault, and $260 million that is borrowed on this particular vault. So people have their funds here. That is for lending. I hope you understand that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the next one, you go to borrow. When you go to borrow, this is where you can borrow whatever you want to borrow. You can borrow whatever you want to borrow here. Personally, I have one loan. I have one loan here. Okay, I don't have any borrowed money. I have supply. I didn't even know I have $16 here. Oh God, thank you. I don't see extra money. I didn't even know I have $16 here. So now you can, this is your borrowing overview, net value, total supply. Of course, I don't have any total borrowed. It's just the supply of $16 worth of this thing that I did there. Now you can borrow Solana, USDC, all these coins, you can borrow them, but you need to have a collateral. There must be a collateral when you're borrowing. You cannot just borrow. So if you have Solana and you want to use USDC, it simply means that I have here now 67 worth of Solana in my wallet. So what I now come, I don't want to sell this my Solana. What do? I come here and I borrow USDC. 67 worth of USDC. Now, when I borrow it now, the borrowing APY is 4.38%. So you check it, 4.38%, that is what I will pay for borrowing that USDC. They will hold my Solana and they will give me USDC. I can now take that USDC and leave this wallet, take it to another platform and use it and do whatever I want to do. But as long as I have this Solana here, I cannot collect this Solana until I return the USDC. Now, this Solana here, if in the process of holding it, as the market is dumping now, Solana dumps to the point where it is below my borrowed amount and gets to where what we call liquidation point. They will liquidate this my Solana, meaning I will not have access to the Solana again. They will liquidate it. So that is how lending and borrowing works. I hope you understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, the next one we go is multiply liquidity, where you provide liquidity. Providing liquidity is that you're putting your money for them to use and trade, and you will get paid for it. So you can provide liquidity in any of these pair. If you notice that this one has double pair, the liquidity will be shared into double. You see that this, or this one, and this one. So you provide liquidity to them and you're getting returns. So anytime you want to provide liquidity, calculate the APY, the annual what? Percentage yield. It is important. Like this one now, 11% APY. This one has, I think I saw 13% APY. So you need to check out the APY as well before you deposit your money. All right. So these are the activities, some of the activities that take place on the block, on the DeFi platform. This one is leverage. This one is where you want to buy and sell. When you want to buy and sell. Let's say now that Solana is dumping. Solana is $165 as we speak. Now that Solana is dumping now, and you want to buy Solana, you can set your buy at you can set your buy right now at let's say 5. You see, set your buy now. What is your leverage? That this is where you're trading features now. Your leverage is, you have 3.7x as the highest leverage, meaning that your Solana, the quantity you want to use for the trade will be multiplied by 3.7 times. So if you're using all of this Solana, which is worth $59, and you multiply it by 3.7 times, how much would that be? Can someone do that calculation? How much will it be? 59 Solana times, or do 50 Solana, $50 times 3.7x. How much will it give you? I am waiting.
$185.
$185. So it simply means that you are trading this market with $185. But remember that the real money you have is $50, right? So because of leverage, the platform gives you extra leverage to use their own money to trade. When you make a gain, you go with the gain. But when you lose your money, the platform has collected it. Do you understand? I hope my explanation was understood.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so from there, you can check your portfolio, know what it is you bought, what it is you are into, what it is you have, and then organize yourself. There is a course we'll soon be doing in our academy called portfolio. I think portfolio management, portfolios and management and setup, where you'll be taught on how to set up your portfolio, manage your portfolio, and all that. So this is basically what you do on DeFi. Also on DeFi, you do staking. I will explain that. You stake, you do governance. I will explain that. So I have literally explained what lending is. I've explained what borrowing is. I've explained what liquidity protocols are. Liquidity, right? So let me go back to let me go back to what we have here. Okay, so yield farming, I've also showed you that in the comment when I was explaining. So on yield farming, you deposit your pair. Remember, I showed you that you use a pair, and then you receive LP token, liquidity pool token. When you deposit the money you want, you receive what they call liquidity pool token. Then you carry that liquidity pool token and go to the farm. They will show you the farms, and then you put in that liquidity token and you'll be earning your rewards in the native token of that platform. It can be Cake Uni if you're using PancakeSwap, Uniswap, all those swap platforms. So that's how yield farming works. Crypto staking is just where you fix your money and you get returns. Like I showed you, you lock your crypto in a proof of stake blockchain, a proof of stake blockchain to support the network, and you earn rewards. Ethereum 2.0 is a proof of stake. Solana is a proof of stake. Cardano is a proof of stake. You can also stake directly via platforms like Lido and Trust Wallet. So you see stake and you stake your crypto there, and that is just what you need. DeFi is as simple, is very simple, but you need to be very, very careful. You need to be careful. It's a platform where you have to be extremely careful because people are always attacking. You can easily click a wrong link and then you wipe your funds. So how staking work? Choose a staking platform or validator, stake your crypto and your regular rewards. So also check the APY whenever you are taking your crypto. Now, comparison of these different activity that DeFi offers. You loan to others. The earning, you earn interest. The risk level, it is medium. An example is AAVE and Compound and Camino Finance, MarginFi, a whole lot of platforms that are into this, a whole lot of them. Under yield farming, you provide a token pair, meaning it is 2 tokens that is paired to 1. You earn fees with token rewards. The risk level is high because you can lose your money. Example is PancakeSwap, Uniswap, and also, of course, some other yield platforms. I will show you aggregators you can use to check out all these platforms and decide the one you want. Then under staking, you have to lock the funds for security. You stake rewards. It's low to medium. The risk level is low to medium. Example is you can stake on Binance. You can stake on centralized and non-centralized exchanges. So what are the tips? The tips is lending. When you're lending, you're doing the work of a bank. When you're farming, you're doing the work of a liquidity provider. And when you're staking, you're validating a network. I hope that explains what this thing for you. So if you want to go into DeFi lending, borrowing, and staking, I advise that you start with stable coins for lending, farming, so that when you start with stable coins, the volatility, the price of the coin reducing will not be there. You can always have your money back. So, and only stake in trusted projects like projects that are trusted. Of course, I will show you how to find all those things as time goes on. Also check the APY, the lock period, and smart contract audits. There are auditors. This is a career opportunity in this space. You can learn to be a smart contract auditor. It is a career opportunity because a lot of projects, before they come up, they have to be audited by auditors. And when they are audited, people can now believe in them. So these are part of the things you do on the blockchain, right? These are part of the things you do on the blockchain. So are we still here? I would like to end here for tonight. I'm exhausted already. And tomorrow, not tomorrow, the next class we will continue. I've already done lending, staking. Then next class, I will show you how to calculate your APY and liquidity pool, though I've shown you those ones, but I'll show you how to calculate your APY. And we will do some DeFi interactions. You will have to move your money from a centralized exchange to a decentralized exchange, which I will show you how to do that, and you will do it on the live class. So ensure that you have USDT on your Bybit account. All right. Any questions so far? Does anyone have any questions so far?
So, what did you call that place? That website? I mean, that place that you were doing.
Camino Finance. Camino.finance. Let me send it.
Camino.
Camino.
Okay.
Camino.finance.
All right.
Yeah. Any more questions?
When is our next class?
Your next class is on Friday.
Okay.
Any more questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. In the absence of any other question, in preparation for the next class, ensure to have some funds in your Bybit account. I'll show you how to how to convert your Naira to your Bybit account to your USDT. Ensure to have some funds there so that you can participate in the DeFi interaction we are going to do. Also, download Phantom Wallet and Jupiter Wallet. Download Jupiter Wallet, create a wallet, save your seed phrase, and I would, as time goes on, I think I've told you people to do that. We've already downloaded it. So we'll meet again on Friday, where we will continue with the interactions on DeFi. Till then, do have a beautiful night rest. God bless you.